Hi everybody, I am now 17 weeks pregnant, so I wanted to follow up with another video on things that you should start adding into your practice or things that you should probably take out of your yoga practice. So starting with the things to stop doing or to start replacing, I'm no longer laying on my belly at all. So some quick fixes if a cobra is called or a sphinx pose. Instead of coming down onto your belly, come to all fours. A simple cow pose can replace your cobra. And coming down, doing sphinx from all fours, still a really good stretch. Also, I'm still not twisting at all, so if you're twisting, make sure it's from the ribs up. No intense stretching from down low. Another one I found that is starting to become uncomfortable is my camel pose. So normally in camel pose, it's taught to come in from the top. I am no longer doing that. It's not very comfortable for me. I'm now doing it from the bottom. Set up a couple of blocks back behind you, hands come to the blocks, and then press up as far as it's comfortable. You just feel a little bit more supported having your hands to the ground and being able to come in and out from a sitting position. So those are the main things that I've stopped doing. Things that I'm adding now, I'm trying to build more strength. So I'm doing a lot of plank holds. Simply hands come underneath your shoulders. You want your shoulders, hips, and ankles in one straight line. Don't dip down. Don't get too high. Stay nice and even. Some other things you can do are hovering your knees over ground. So coming into a tabletop, curl your toes under. Keep your gaze in front of you so that you don't start to round your back, and lift your knees just a couple inches off the floor. Holding there for about 30 seconds at a time, maybe see if you can push a minute at a time, doing a few rounds of that. Other things I'm doing are chair pose and just squats in general. So always in chair or squat, you want to make sure your knees stay right over your ankles. So make sure that if your legs are together, your feet and knees stay right on top of each other, coming down. Good. We never want to see one of these, so make sure it's one straight line. Same as in squats. If your hips distance apart, you want to make sure that your knees are going out instead of crushing in. Supporting those knees is super important. Good. Make sure that your back isn't starting to round at all. Keep it nice and tight. Good. Some other things I like to do are prayer squats. So just holding here, great for strength, great for flexibility. If you would like, grab a block or two, set your butt right onto that block and try to lift here. So just lift it up, sit it down. Lift up, good, couple of those. All right, some stretches. Now I'm starting to find that I'm needing to stretch more in my hips and my lower back. So a simple downward dog. And they're just adding in that three-leg dog. Good. Opening at the hips. And maybe adding some circles in. You can do that from all fours also. Lifting to the side and taking it around. Good. Other good one for your low back is adding that cat-cow. So inhale to look straight ahead. And then exhale, really try to press into the floor and round your back. Okay. This part can be a little more neutral, not worrying about your belly dipping too much. And then pushing into the floor for a round back. Another one that I like to end with, especially since we're going through lots of hormonal changes and emotional roller coaster, legs up the wall can be really relaxing, and it's great for balancing your hormones. So coming close to a wall, lower it down, and let your feet come up. Okay. Now I'm also not laying on my back for long periods of time. So if you're doing legs up the wall, come in, hold for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then come back out. Give yourself a break. You can even just roll down, move to your left side, and then come back into it again. All right, so I hope this video helps you. I will post again in a few weeks, let you know what's going on in my body and what I need to change. But again, hopefully this helps in your practice. Namaste.